Have you ever felt a strange sadness deep inside your heart, a kind of emptiness that seems tied to a memory, but a memory of something that never really happened? Have you ever missed a moment you never actually lived? Have you ever felt sorrow for a face you never truly saw, for a street you never really walked on? If you have, stop. Today, let's go deep into that feeling, that longing for a moment that never became reality. We humans are prisoners of our memories. But not every memory is a true story. Sometimes, we long for moments that were never ours. We remember faces we only met in dreams, we feel the fragrance of streets we never walked. What is this feeling? And the biggest question, where does it come from? The German philosopher Schopenhauer once said, "The greatest pain of human life is the longing for something we never had." Inside every human being, there's a void that always chases after what was never theirs to begin with. We get lost in the memories of the past, but often, those memories are created by our own minds. A beautiful illusion that gives us comfort, and pain at the same time. Picture this, you're sitting alone on a peaceful evening. Rain is tapping gently against your window. And somewhere deep inside, that sadness rises. If only I had lived that moment. But what was that moment? Was it some love story? A journey you never took? A childhood street you only saw in dreams? This is that nostalgia, the strangest kind, nostalgia for moments that never really happened. Marcel Proust, the famous French writer, said in his book In Search of Lost Time, "We are all haunted not by memories, but by the ghosts of what could have been. We are not prisoners of memories, but of the shadows of what might have been, but never was." Why does this happen? Maybe the answer lies deep in our nature. The human heart is always searching for a story that feels like ours. And when reality doesn't give us that story, our mind creates one. Moments that never truly existed, but whose fragrance fills our soul. When Khalil Gibran said, "The most pitiful among men is he who turns his dreams into memories of things never lived," he was perhaps speaking of this sorrow. We turn dreams into memories, and then mourn for those memories as if we lost something real. But again, the question remains, why does this nostalgia take root in our hearts? It's because in every heart, there's a hidden sketch of a perfect life. A life where we lived everything we ever wished, that perfect love, that magical journey, that one breathtaking coincidence. And when our real life doesn't match that sketch, we start longing for the moments that could have filled those empty spaces, moments that never were. Remember Socrates? He said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." But sometimes, when we truly examine our lives, we see those empty spaces, spaces that could have been filled by those moments that never happened. We hear the songs that were never written, see the sights that our eyes never witnessed, and miss the moments that were nothing but the desires of our heart. Now comes the question, is this nostalgia a useless burden? No. This nostalgia reminds us how deep our hearts are, how vast our souls can be, and how beautiful our dreams truly are. It is a memory that pushes us to try and bring our real lives closer to the sketch we have hidden inside our hearts. Leo Tolstoy said, "The strongest of all warriors are these two, time and patience." This nostalgia teaches us the philosophy of both. Time shows us that every memory, real or imagined, leaves us with something. And patience teaches us to accept that not every dream becomes reality, but dreams are still beautiful. The next time that strange sadness grips you, when you feel the weight of a memory of a moment that never existed, and you ask yourself why your heart is aching for something that wasn't even real, pause. And tell your heart, "This memory, too, is proof of my existence. This memory, too, is a sign of my heart's beauty. This memory, too, completes me."